Coda tutorial for beginners, how to use Coda. Hey guys, welcome to the channel. In today's video I'll share my own experience of how can we use this platform to interact with our projects, with our team. We'll take a look at its features, interface, and also we'll discover the prices. Is it suitable as for you to use Coda? So make sure to watch this video till the very end so you won't make any mistakes. They have a lot of partners here, a lot of different companies use their software to organize their stuff. As you can see, we can manage a lot of things. We can basically visualize all the stuff, interact with our team, and they also have like their own AI to make it even easier to interact with Coda. So let's get started. We just simply need to click on get started. You can then create an account with your Gmail or with other platforms, and as you can see, with the help of Coda we can interact with docs, trackers, product updates, and so on. And basically it's like pretty good alternative for other platforms like Notion, Confluence, Quip, or Airtable. They have a lot of solutions according to your role for product management, sales, engineering, and they have a lot of resources basically. So let's click on get started, and after that, after like you created an account, you'll come to this page where we just simply need to answer for a couple of the questions. So what's your role? We can answer working solo, team member, team manager, or execute. I'll answer working solo, but you can select any role you are. So what kind of work do you do? As for me, I definitely going to answer like other, because I'm creating videos. So let's click on other. And what tools do you currently use? With the help of these answers you can then integrate some information from these apps. So basically I don't have, so you can answer like Notion plus Airtable, for example, or Notion plus Google Calendar, or some other apps basically. I'm going to click on next now. And how did you hear about Code? Doesn't matter. Recommended starter kit. So based on what we know about you, we would recommend starting with one of these. So organize your team's info into one stop shop, track projects. So basically you can choose anything from this list here. In my case, I'm going to click on skip and get started. After that, we'll come to our workspace, and what do we have here? They provide us the opportunity to start with a small tutorial. In my case, we can find that it's pretty easy to interact with. It looks really like similar to Notion or something like that. And yeah, I can definitely say that it's really like interesting stuff here. So we can interact, answer for a lot of things. So as you can see, what do we have here? So in the left side menu we can find all the basically folders we have, like Coda page, our journal here, track with tasks, reading list, and so on. And also we have this stuff here. If you're going to click on more, we can rename our workspace, and basically we can interact with all this stuff. We every single folder has like 3 dots in the right side, and this is a way of how to delete, add a sub pages, add pages to it, and so on. Nothing really hard. You can also use a search bar to find the necessary one if you have a lot of different pages here. For example, you're part of a huge team and you have like tons and tons of different pages. If you want to interact with them, you can just simply search and do these things here. So if you're going to click on all docs, we can now come to the wall workspace, and from this page here we can also find the shortcuts. So like you can choose some pages or some projects as a favorite, and then you'll be able to open them through this page. On the managing templates area, you can find templates created. So we can click on create template and then just simply create something we'd like to start from in the future. It could be really helpful if you have a lot of similar jobs like brief, interview, so it could be really interesting. On the packs area, you can find all the packs basically shared with Workspace and subscriptions. We can connect Coda with Salesforce, Jira, Google Calendar, and so on. Sometimes it could be really helpful even with Spotify if it's necessary as for you. On the icons area, we can now add the icons, but if you want to interact with this thing, you need to upgrade your Coda plan. So the next step is like members and groups, and I think that it's really important to know. So here we can interact with shared files. We can add the members somewhere. We can click on invite, and after that just simply add them through the email they've created account with. Here we can manage all the roles: doc maker, admin, doc maker, and editor. So yeah, pretty like easy to understand, pretty easy to interact with. So basically that's all for the interface, and now let's try to interact with documents. If you're going to click on our workspace here, we can find all the documents we have, but in my case I'm going to click on blank documents to create it from scratch, or we can use a template. So as an example, let's try to use a template basically. So we have a lot of recommended, browsed by our team, projects, documentation, meetings, and personal. Let's try to find something from project. So we have a project dashboard, tasks, objectives and milestones, and so on. Let's try to use, for example, tasks. We can preview it. I'm going to click on use a template. So after that, now we can interact with this page here. So we have created table here. Also we have some thing that we can delete all the data. So in this case, now we can add the rows like tasks, owner, status, due date, and so on. The same thing, we can create something new by typing \, and now we can find all the things we can basically use. We can summarize some text, explore templates, add bullet lists, tables, and so on. So there are a lot of options of what can we add here, and I recommend you to try it by yourself at least, because in this case you'll be able to discover all the interface by yourself, and it's definitely worth to use, worth to understand if you are going to use a Coda for a long time. So let's discover their prices. What do they provide? So if you're going to click on pricing, we can now but we only pay for doc makers. Instead of charging for everyone, we only charge for the people who create docs and pages. Editors are free. So basically we have a free plan, pro, team, and enterprise. If you're going to pay monthly, we'll get these prices here. Annually, like 15% off. And what can we find? We can find the unlimited doc size, 30-day version history, hidden pages, custom domains, and like some other things. So if you're going to use it for a long time, you definitely need to upgrade your plan. You'll get more integrations, more features, more options. So Coda is quite good. It's not that expensive. So if you want to use it, you can definitely afford it. Hope this video helped you out. Leave a like, subscribe, and goodbye, guys.